Do GED test scores expire, and are you at risk of losing all of your progress? That's what I'm going to tell you here in this video. Hi, this is Parker from Test Prep Champions, teaching you how to pass the GED fast. You can get started by clicking that subscribe button down below and making sure you hit your notification bell. So the question here is, are your GED scores going to expire? Are you at risk? What do you need to know? So let me get right into it here. And so to answer this question, we've got to make some educated guesses because the GED testing service has not given a clear answer on this question. So we have to dig back a little bit to 2013 and 2014. So in 2014, the most recent version of the GED test was rolled out by the GED testing service. Now, prior to that, we had the older version of the test, which had 5 sections. The current version only has 4. So for those test takers who started taking their test before 2014, all right, so for example, let's say they had 1 or 2 sections done. If you only had a few of those sections done, but you hadn't completed the whole entire GED test at the end of 2013, when 2014 rolled around, you lost all of your progress. So for example, let's say in 2012 you passed math and you passed science, however, you didn't get around to passing the other sections. Maybe life got busier, for whatever reason you just didn't get around to passing them. Well, if you still hadn't done it starting in 2014, then your progress was null and void. Your scores did expire and you had to start all over again, passing math and science all over again, but with the newer version of the test. And so luckily, these big major updates to the GED test only happen about every 10 years or so. So if we use that as our guideline here, when is the next update probably going to come that's going to be a major update? Well, they haven't had any major announcements made by the GED testing service about this, but 2014 to 2024 is a 10-year period. So if we assume that every 10 years or so there's this big update, we can project that in 2024, then this might be an issue again. So if you don't have all of your sections passed by the end of 2023, then there's a good chance that if a new update is coming in 2024, then you'll lose all that progress if you haven't passed all the sections. But what I'm trying to tell you is, for right now, this is not something that you need to worry about. Just make sure that you get your GED test scores done at your own pace as soon as possible. And as of right now, it looks like there will not be any chance that you'll lose your scores until 2024. Like I said, if there's a major update from the GED testing service on that, then I'll let you guys know. I'll make sure that I make a video on that and get that out there to try to get that word out. But as of right now, there is no projection for when a change like that could come. So all we have to go based off of is what happened in 2013. And like I said, 2013, the people who hadn't finished all of the sections of the test, they lost their GED come 2014. But the people who had finished all of their GED sections on that older version, they kept their GED score. So as long as you get the whole GED test done and completed by the time that they roll out the next update, then you're going to be good to go. There's nothing to worry about here. It's only for people who have only passed a couple of the sections but haven't passed all of the sections. That would be all 4 sections on the most recent version of the GED test. So if you still have not passed those, by the time the next major update rolls around, you will most likely lose those. But like I said, major updates only happen about every 10 years, so that might not happen until 2024. So there's nothing to worry about right now, but just make sure that you get that test done so life will be good. You can move on to whatever else you want in life. You can look for that better job or go on to college or just figure out what your next step is, but get that GED done. And if you need help with that, I've got a video here on how to pass the GED fast this year. Make sure you check that video out and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button below if you like this video, and if you learned something new, that'll let me know to make more content like this. This is Parker from Test Prep Champions, teaching you how to pass the GED fast. Good luck to you.